I wasn't happy with part one's map of the Nettleton Roman temple. See part one for further verbal information, but as you can see on this map, there is in the centre at the top on the left of the drawing, there is the octagonal temple to Apollo Kounamaglos, and Kounamaglos means Hound Lord or Hound Prince. And it's a blending of the Kounamaglos is British, as in Celtic, as in Welsh, and the Apollo obviously is from the classical world, the Roman and Greek world. There are several other gods and goddesses like this, but I just thought I'd do a map of what the archaeologists dug up in the 50s, and we're talking. There's on the top of the hill, or certainly near the top of the slope, is a triangular at the bottom of the map. There's a triangular earthwork. The Romans weren't into that sort of thing normally, but the archaeologists dated it to the 1st century, which can be either fish or fowl. There are, as you can see, other buildings, and there are more buildings than this, but over 400 years. But anyway, I just and point out that the Wagley route of the Broadmead Brook, the Romans straightened it and basically made like curbs, stone curbs either side, and straightened it. It does feel quite, well, it's not too cold. I'm just in a couple of jumpers, no jacket. It's a nice atmosphere. There's the smells of late autumn, winter, but it sounds quite empty. The bird song, all you're left are the crows and the jackdaws and so on, which are the sounds of winter anyway. I'm heading for Lugbury now, which is a Neolithic tomb, where the Roman was to the south of Nettleton, Lugbury's to the north, all in the same parish. And this is Neolithic, and it means the barrow of Lug or Lug or whatever. But yeah, much older, and yes, it's sun's going down, so I better get a move on. Lugbury is a Neolithic tomb, a long barrow, but it's not. It is reminiscent of the other long barrows that we know about. But there are a lesser known variety, and this is where there is a long barrow but with burials in the top, rather than going in through a front entrance or a side entrance or a back entrance. So they dug into the burial into the mound and created kists, stone-lined burial chambers, reached from the top, and there were bones arranged within these. As you can see, there's 4 there, stone-lined kists. In the centre of the screen, you can see a burial that wasn't stone-lined, and this was a skeleton on its right side with its knees up. There wasn't much found apart from a bit of Roman pottery and the bones. On the right-hand side, the black mark is where is the stones that we know of. That may very well have been an ornamental front sort of portal, but didn't appear to go anywhere. So the Neolithic is this is a Neolithic chambered tomb, and the Neolithic is much older than the Roman. The Roman road passes by it about 200 yards away. I don't think it's really related. You will see the Roman road at Avebury, at Silbury Hill, goes straight up to Silbury Hill, and then takes a right. So the Romans did recognise the older parts of the landscape. I don't think they have here. But the word lug, it sounds to me like a Celtic god like Cunimaglos, but it also naming this Lugbury, I'm not convinced. It sounds like an antiquarian has been making stuff up again myself. But if somebody can convince me otherwise, I'm happy to listen. Chamber tombs, unlike round barrows, are long tombs with ditches on either side and with chambers. So that's sort of dolmen shape. That's where the earth has come away from. It would have been earth on top of it, and the stone creating chambers inside, being lintels. And so it might have been a particularly, there's not a lot of stone there. It might have been taken away to make buildings nearby, but it has survived, as you can see. And I think it's quite pretty, a local antiquity. 2 people in the Bristol and the North Wiltshire area. So I'm just going to head down to the Roman road now, and then back to Nettleton, and that'll be my walk over. Quite a nice walk. So I shall. Yes, I'll show you the Roman road in a second. It's tarmacked, it's modern, but you should see its straightness, which is one of the key things about Roman roads. Well, this is the Roman road. It's the Fosse Way. A fosse is a ditch. All Roman roads had a ditch on either side, pretty much. But it wasn't named this by the Romans. It was named this by the English later on. There are other interesting road names from Roman times. But anyway, yes, this is the Fosse Way. It goes a long way across England, from southwest to, so it goes as far as the north. It certainly goes through the Midlands, but still use the majority of it today. Anyway, that's my walk in Wiltshire, having a look at antiquities and getting some exercise so I don't get too fat. So that's me done. I shall see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and all the rest of it. Ta-da for now. Have you subscribed? Come on.